financial illusion. Go to usdebtclock.org. The most ignored but brutally accurate mirror of what's truly happening behind the polished speeches of central banks and politicians. The site now shows $729 trillion in notional value tied up in the global derivatives market, a figure that did not exist 30 years ago, yet today dwarfs the global economy. These are not assets. They are leveraged debt instruments, betting slips, and contractual time bombs traded by institutions with no oversight. Much of this market is unregulated, off-chain, off-ledger, and impossible to unwind without triggering cascading collapse. The number itself is so large it cannot be solved, only reset, restructured, or replaced. US Debt Clock doesn't speculate. It measures. And the math is fatal. Debt Clock warning: nothing's going to happen until $729 trillion in derivatives detonate. Monetary reset is already underway. While they say nothing's going to happen, the US Debt Clock just exposed the truth. The global derivatives market has exploded past $729 trillion. This isn't a theory, it's a countdown to a full-scale monetary reset. The system is unstable, leveraged to the edge. And Ripple's XRP ledger is already in position to take over what collapses next. The ticking bomb hidden in plain sight: US debt clocks. $729 trillion warning. Forget the headlines. If you want to understand the scale of the global fallout to stop dominoes falling, so is a monetary reset guaranteed. The huge derivative exposure shows how fragile the system could be in a crisis. But it's not guaranteed to blow up overnight. Major central banks, Federal Reserve, ECB, Bank of Japan, PBOC, coordinate to backstop these risks. A reset could mean many things: debt restructuring, new monetary policies, CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, new reserve assets. Where does Ripple's XRP come in? Some XRP supporters argue XRP Ledger or Ripple's cross-border payment tech can handle real-time settlement and bridge currencies if the old SWIFT system fails. But there's no official deal saying XRP will replace all derivatives clearing or global reserve functions. It's speculative. XRP's utility is real for cross-border payments today, but not the same as controlling the entire derivatives market. How does this relate to Iraqi dinar RV or Vietnamese dong? Here's where a lot of confusion happens. Many IQD and VND revaluation theories claim that after a global debt meltdown, new asset-backed currencies will emerge, so IQD or VND will revalue massively. Reality: there's no credible plan by the IMF, World Bank, or central banks to suddenly make the Iraqi dinar or dong shoot up in value by thousands of % overnight. Iraq's dinar is a sovereign currency. Its exchange rate is managed by Iraq's central bank. Any revaluation would be due to economic stability, oil revenues, inflation control, international reserves. Same with Vietnam, the dong is managed carefully to maintain export complete exchange rate for the US dollar compared to the Iraqi dinar rose on Thursday in the Iraqi capital, Baghdad, and the capital of the Kurdistan region of Iraq, Erbil. The US dollar exchange rate rose in Baghdad's Al-Khifa and Al-Harithia stock exchanges, reaching 1,505 Iraqi dinars compared to 1,503 Iraqi dinars on Thursday morning. The exchange rate in currency exchange shops in Baghdad ranged between 1,515 dinars and 1,495 dinars. Shafaq News reported. In Erbil, the US dollar exchange rate also increased, fluctuating between 1,502.5 and 1,501.5 Iraqi dinars. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, said in February 2023 that it has begun using the new US dollar exchange rate of 1,300 dinars to every US dollar. The previous official exchange rate was 1,450 dinars to $1, which was being exchanged in the parallel market at a rate of 1,550 dinars, while the official exchange rate was 1,450 dinars per dollar in January 2023. The US currency was being exchanged at 1,610 dinars during the same month in the parallel market in Iraq. This variation represented a more than 10% difference in exchange rates.